Speaking of college, our keynote speaker tonight averaged more than 10 points per game at Vanderbilt. After college, she eventually landed a head coaching job at a university in north central Indiana that shall remain unnamed. Go Hoosiers. In 1999, she led that team to the NCAA championship. Later that year, she became the head coach and general manager of the Orlando Miracle in the WNBA. She eventually left the hard work, but you can still find her on the sidelines analyzing games for ESPN. So please join me in welcoming Carolyn Peck to the stage.
It forced that. It's a terrific idea. Now, after the competition today, I got to go to my room and calm down. Let me tell you, parents, coaches, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, sponsors, whoever is responsible for getting the shooters here, thank you. Because I haven't felt that much intensity since 1999 in San Jose. Shooters, congratulations. Because I'm going to tell you, you taught me something today. I watched you. I watched how calm you were, or you looked to me. As I was sitting next to the scorer's table, every shot that was taken, I had to remind myself to breathe. But what I want to share with you is that what I saw today, and what I hope that you realized, is you are building a foundation for something that's greater, and your model is free throw shooting. You think about what you do. Let's start first. You are competitors. Do you know what's the worst shot in basketball? It's the one you don't take. There you go. And you guys dared to compete, dared to get involved in the competition when there were millions of other kids that were going to compete, some that decided not to, that didn't dare to take that step. Be proud of yourself for daring to take that first step. You also have discipline. I've heard stories of different ones of you that made sacrifices. There were tournaments, there were dances, there were different other activities that you could have been in. They would have been fun, probably would have been common, maybe even average. But you're not. And be proud of that. Because you dared and had the discipline to practice every day. And sometimes being in the gym ain't cold. It is to me, I love it. But you know what? There are times that you'd probably rather be texting, emailing, listening to your music, talking on the phone. I did all those things. But you chose to be in a gym. Not shooting 5 shots, 10 shots, even 100 shots. I know many of you probably put up thousands of shots just in a week. You know what that makes you? Special. perseverance. Perseverance means that you keep going when you get knocked down. And I'm going to tell you what I saw today. Other than one, let me make sure I get this name right. Kira Ulcer. 25 out of 25, young lady, didn't miss a shot. But some of us did. And I'm sure you probably have. But when you miss that shot, you know what you do? You take another one. Some of you may have felt because you didn't get a medal around your neck that you failed. Let me tell you about failing. And I can tell you, I know, because I've won a national championship and I've been fired from coaching. There ain't no other end of the spectrum. But you know what? It's okay to fail, as long as you fail forward. And let me tell you, at the ages that you are now, you have an opportunity to be great, to be the best, because you know what it's like not to achieve the goal that you set for yourself. So what do? You go out and you work that much harder. I really feel sorry for those people that have achieved and achieved and achieved, because eventually they're going to tap out. They've not faced an adverse situation where they've had to persevere. I saw many of you, you missed free throws today and you stepped to that line and you had selective amnesia.
Well.
I love that question. You know what that is? Selective amnesia is when something happens and you choose to forget about it. And you don't let it block you from going forward and make happen what you want to happen. As you learn, and as many of you all play in basketball games, you are all shooters. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not. You are all shooters. And you're going to have those games where you're going to shoot and it's going to hit the rim and it's going to bounce out. You might even shoot an air ball. And you have selective amnesia, which means you forget about the ones you missed, but you remember the ones you made. Because those are the ones that are going to continue to happen again and again and again. Last but not least, dreams. Think about dreams. Now, some of us go to sleep and we dream about that big hamburger, cotton candy, a new bike. I'm not talking about those kind of dreams. I'm talking about dreams of making that team, making honor roll, A's in every subject, perfect attendance, going to college, being a teacher, a coach, a doctor, a lawyer, the president. See, this is my belief in dreams. If you dream it, that will allow you to see it here. And when you can see it in your heart, then you can see it with your mind. Once you see it with your mind, your head and your hands can make it happen. See, many of you probably dreamed about being in this very position that you were today. Making it to the finals, making it to the nationals, in a shootout. I hope many of you dreamed about having that shootout, but you got to make that perfect score in order to achieve that very top spot. But I dare you to dream even bigger. Someone in this room could invent a cure for cancer, Alzheimer's, national budget. You could be sitting right here in this room if you dare to dream about it. I want to thank you for inviting me to be a part of this, because to me, you are all champions. Thank you.